Where does your that kind of attitude, that sort of spirit, where does that come from? Where do you get that from? You know.
I don't know. I guess I'm dead inside. So
dead on the inside.
Yeah.
Now, were you born dead on the inside, or was it a gradual process whereby you killed yourself?
I'm a ghost of a relative.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very Shinto priest thing.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm you know, whatever. I don't know. I've been doing it a long time, so I guess you know, why hold back? That's all I can say. Is what do I get it? I don't know. I mean, I grew up on Long Island, and you know, we're kind of, you know, jerk offs, as we say down there. And
is that the local term for it?
Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like, you know, back in the early '90s, late '80s, there was a guy called Sam Kinison. He kind of was a refreshing breath of fresh air. You know, there was a lot of sweater comics out then. You know, guys doing the, you know, the. My wife is so, you know, she thinks I'm so stupid, take out the garbage and all that kind of stuff. So he was like kind of a real inspiration to me, and Bill Hicks, and of course the late great George Carlin, who seems to get greater with every passing joke of mine, because he's amazing. I don't know how he did it. 12 specials, 15 specials.
Keep turning over that much material. How do you keep it fresh yourself? I mean, it's one of those things where
I'm not a hack.
Well,
that's basically
one thing.
what it is.
You've been doing comedy for 20 years, so how do you keep it interesting for yourself more than anything?
Well, how do I keep it interesting? Back in the day, it used to be booze, but now I guess it would be, you know, you're always excited when you come up with a new bit. And that's the cool thing about the DC Improv. Not if I can plug the club on its own in-house show here, but it's always been a very intelligent kind of go with the flow crowd. So I'm hoping for the same this time. All
right. Well, speaking of intelligent, go with the flow sort of things, the Gong Show. I'll ask you about this, and then we'll wrap up.
Because I'm into new ideas. That's
you're
why
into new ideas and fresh, incredible things. Yes.
Yeah, I'm an innovator in reverse.
Yes. Was this something that you were approached about, or is this something that it was your idea to go out and try this again?
I was wrestled to the ground and blindfolded and put in a trunk.
Hit with the gong beater?
Yes, I was malleted into it. Yeah. No, they wanted me to host it, and I always wanted to host a variety show. Nobody will let you host a variety show, so I guess the Gong Show was the template, was the iconic version of it. And to give everybody some credit, it would be starting with Chuck Barris, who's the guy who created it, and reality TV as we know it. I mean, we didn't go to right to from, you know, documentary to my Super Sweet 16. There had to be some shows in between there.
And Chuck Barris produced 5,000 of those shows, right?
Yeah, he did. The Newlywed Game, the Dating Game, all of the game shows he did. And a lot of people don't give him enough credit, and he has a book which, you know,
I would ask you this. Now, like Chuck Barris, are you also killing people for the CIA in your spare time?
Do I? I like to think I emotionally kill people every day with my sad attitude. But Chuck didn't want to be a part of the show, and we totally give it to him, now that I see the show. Now, I think that I wanted to take it a different to another level, and hopefully if it comes back, we'll get to do that. But we had great judges on the show. Triumph the Insult Comic Dog.
Naturally.
Andy Dick, Brian Posehn, Greg Giraldo, Jim Norton, Adam Carollo. We had a lot of great guys.
You get to the great ones.
And they got really into it, too, which I thought everybody would be like, oh, we're too... I don't want to gong anybody. I don't want to look mean.
Yeah.
And they were like up there going crazy with the gong. It was
I've seen the show a couple times where you sometimes intercede on behalf of those who have been gonged.
I am their defense attorney.
Yes.
No, a lot of those acts are acts that didn't want to be or couldn't get on these other lame network talent shows. So those are the people I really feel for. Those are the ones I'm pulling for. But I have to say that people are entranced by the hypnotic effect of a unicycle. There's something about doing anything on a unicycle, and people love you. I don't know what it is. If only Hitler could unicycle. No, that's the whole thing. It's really hard to get people out of that. Like, you know, this is going to be the dirtier, you know, wilder show. So hopefully we'll get a chance to do it again.
Yeah. Well, I think on that happy note, we can let you go to your show. Thank you very much for joining us, Steve.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. Don't touch the equipment.
Does this fold back into...
You will be shocked. Yeah.